Good morning, guys. It's your old pal Brian. That's the short wing. This is day 3 of flying, and I'll be doing it again tomorrow morning. That'll be 4, and I think me and Ralph are done. I'll put all this stuff up and may fly out at the RV park. But yeah, it's Wednesday, September 17th. We have
throttle home, low rates.
I think I'm going to fly that in the low rates. Yeah, we have 13 days left until we roll, and a lot of the stuff you need to do can't be done until you're just about ready to roll. But we've got just about everything we need to do done. I mean, everything from oil changes to air in the tires of the truck. I'm going to give it a wash before we leave. I'm going to air up the tires in the rig probably over the weekend. Yeah, my buddy who is my personal concierge of all things RC. Hush, Amber, goodness. Maybe a wiring harness for this. So the big trick here is just to not stall the plane. Holy shite. That thing is insane. So let's see if we can get her down without getting her killed. Oh! Yeah, man, it just went crazy.
15.1 volts.
So you'll walk with me over here to get the wing, see what all I tore up. Yeah, I just could not control the aileron. It was outrageous.
Sensor lost.
Yeah, I suspect it is. Yeah, I was nervous about doing this towards the end, but what are you gonna do? You gotta fly the thing. And that was at low rates.
Middle rates, high rates.
Yeah, I could not control the elevator roll on it at all.
Low rates.
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna fly that wing, so I was like, man, why should I even bother doing that stuff? But we shall see. It was low enough to where it's repairable. I don't know if I'll be able to do it here or not. But it doesn't look like it's completely murdered it. Well, it gets the scratch off of it. Yeah, it looks beat up. Yeah, I broke the tail off. Well, we'll get all the parts and hopefully put it back together. I gotta find my camera. It ejected. Ooh, found my camera. Yay. It ejected my camera.
15.1 volts.
Yeah, dang it. Broke the tail off. Sure enough. We'll make sure everything's here, and I'll do surgery to glue it all back together. Yeah, wouldn't you know it?
15.1 volts.
Yeah, sure enough, it broke the... Oh yeah, it knocked the full out of it. Yeah, poor thing. I'll be spending some time putting it back together. All right, let's unplug it. Oh yeah, it is no longer pretty. It probably won't be pretty until I get home.
15.1 volts.
Might even have to buy a fuse for it. I don't know. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and don't worry, it'll be back up in the air one way or another. Yeah, that's crazy. Had zero control over roll, and I'm pretty good at that stuff. All right, I'm gonna slough it out. See ya.
.1 volts.
Okay, we got landing gear, that's good.
Volts.
I'd say that's about it. didn't turn my thing off. Well, you'll see here that the nose has been broken off. I took out my spinner, so I'm going to have to get another one of those. I do have a prop. I could actually fly it tomorrow probably if I needed to. I think what I'm going to do is do surgery on it today to get it you know, glued up and back in one piece. And we'll see. You know, it is what it is, and I have no idea why I had so much terrible roll with this thing. I don't know. I have flown the short wing once before and it flew just fine. So have to figure it out. Back in a flash. I'm back. Well, I plugged in my puddle star and it seems to be running. Yesterday I plugged it in, nothing happened, so I unplugged the JST connectors and plugged them back in. It was working, so might have to do a Captain Crunch and go ahead and hit that with some electronic cleaner.
11.9 volts.
Well, thanks for taking the journey with me, for better or worse. I mean, you know, it is truly what it is. Some days are diamonds and some days are stones. I'm just glad I did it at the end of my flying season. That way it doesn't really interrupt my time in the air. Had a nice day yesterday. Took, in theory, I flew 1,000.
11.8 volts.
From 8,200 feet. I'm going to do instant trim on here. There we go. This thing's out of, these profile foamies stay in a state of perpetual out of trim. There we go.
11.4 volts.
I'm glad it's running. But anywho, yeah, I flew back to my south and looked at the dump. Ralph thought that perhaps they were going to put in another dump out there, but actually they're just capping off an existing dump. So yeah, when I get home today,
11.6 volts.
I will go ahead and glue everything back together. You know, using the skewers aplenty. And yeah, the only thing I won't be able to do is the horrifyingly ugly timber windshield. It's going to have to end up being something else. I don't know what I'm going to use, but it won't be gray. I'll have to think about that. Puddle star. Yeah, I always tell folks, and I seldom follow my own advice, that when you're not feeling it, and I really wasn't feeling it this morning about putting that short wing on there, because I've had such great success with the long wing. But yeah, it's funny, I kept the decals from where I put new decals on the wing, so I'll put new decals on the fuse where it's busted. You know, do what you can. It's just a cousin of a beer cooler. Captain Crunch, Gail, Cassie, Josh,
11.3 volts.
Cynthia, Gretchen, Con, AMRC. Yeah, if you did this every day, you would be jaded. In fact, I usually like to do it maybe 2 days in a row. By day 3, my fun meter is fairly pegged.
Low battery.
Yeah, this version of the China Hobby line battery has about seen its day. It's done really well though over time.
Middle rates, middle rates.
Yeah, I even flew the former
11 volts.
timber in low rates in a measure to have more control, but God almighty, the roll, I don't know, to figure that out.
Low battery. Battery critical. 10.3 volts.
Yeah, let's bring her in. Landing. We'll fly some other stuff.
Throttle hold.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. See ya. Yeah, it's a big box. Hey, good morning. And I'm thinking about the virtues of doing away with it, because this thing has been, quote, scratched up. Yeah, Ralph made it out. Yeah, I get to show him what I did. He is hard on himself when he crashes. I'm like, everybody crashes. No way around it. I'll be flying the, well, I don't know. That thing may be up tomorrow. We'll see. Might be bringing it back out for a maiden.
Throttle active.
Oh, Ralph's gonna fly. It's funny to me how it flies straight, even though the dual rudders are pointing in other directions. Hang on. I'm gonna get with Ralph. I wouldn't mind bowing out tomorrow and calling it a season, but
6 minutes.
we'll see. Might need to take that thing back up for a fly. As long as I didn't bend my motor. That was a good old crash. Although I actually have another motor. It won't be that big old motor, but it'll be a motor. Yeah, I kept all the parts and pieces from the OG. Yeah, I might take that box and S-can it, and because I think this will fit up underneath my in my generator compartment with my other 3D planes. It can just sit there and bobble around while I'm running up and down the road, since the nose has just been broke off of this thing 6 times or so. What else? Yeah, Dale, I'm glad both your
5 minutes.
your hooves, your hoof is good. Looking forward to your shenanigans here in the coming days with the girls. AMRC there again. If you flew every day, you would be jaded. So it's just as well, Priorities anyway. Kid, wife. Yeah, next week we will jam in washing the truck. Might try to wipe the rig down as best I can. They won't let you wash it. I think we're going to have some maybe rain next week. If that's true, that'll make it real easy. I post to this little Facebook group site when I come out, and I'm a huge fan of good with the bad with the good, right? Sundays is diamond, Sundays is stone, Sundays chickens, Sundays feathers. And I'll post probably a little video, because thank God if you crash, there's just nothing you can do about it. But if you crash and you don't have it on video, it sucks. So I got it on video, so I'll post a little something. Well, if Ralph is flying his, oh, he's going to fly his air tractor today. Yeah, unless something weird happens, I should be back up in the air, because I have the spinner off of the old one that should fit on this prop. I was going to find the spare prop that I bought for it. There again, don't know what I'm going to do for a windshield. It was gray, stupid tape. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. I might have to find some hobby tape there at Walmart to give it a new windshield. In the meantime, it can fly without. It's cool Ralph made it out today. He was waffling under the skirt. I love this damn thing. Once you learn how to toss, that makes you a tosser though, doesn't it?
2 minutes.
Just amazed I can see far away like that. Man, my left eye, I got both my eyes redone, and spent a fortune getting cataracts taken care of, and both eyes are just perfect the first, 6 weeks. And the left eye getting where it doesn't quite focus in at shorter distances, but apparently it does good long distance. I can see that right here. But man, I spent, I think I might have mentioned, the money on the high dollar eyes. Well, all right. Ralph's taking off. Yeah, I think he's got a time constraint. He's got something he's got to be doing. Alrighty, let's bring her in. Landing! And not break our nose off, because that's ungood. Yay!
Throttle hold.
Didn't eject the cover either. Alrighty. Let's take that back. And what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and test the batteries of the Bell Jet Ranger. I think I figured them out. They want low wattage charge. Well, that's what it appears to be. All right, back in a few. And it's the Bell 206. I think I flew this in order. To find Ralph, where the heck is he? Oh, there he is.
Throttle active. Binding.
But the battery 1 and 2 popped out of their case, so I can't remember. We'll see that here in a second. Turn it back toward me. Oh, and the light's not blinking, and it'd probably start blinking by now, so we're going to call that, yeah, the incongruencies or inconsistencies in battery charging solved. Yeah, I think what ends up happening is that, like, when I have an octopus charger for these things. It'll charge 4 at a time. I think what ended up happening is when you put a load on them, they each charge at a different rate. But if you have the octopus on it, and it's on the high wattage charger, it may stand to reason that some of the batteries would charge at a different rate, and the wattage would be low enough while all four want some juice until a couple of them get topped off, and then that ends up leaving a lot of extra juice, and probably the other batteries are like, no, we're not going to be doing this because it's too high. Does that make sense? So it might charge 2 or 3 on that octopus, but not the other ones, because now the wattage is too high for its onboard smart charge system. It sounds good anyway. This thing's perfectly trimmed. Glad I did that before I put it on the radio, you know. You know, the way they trim when their receiver or transmitters are different. So as I go over my head, I can't tell you why I crashed, but what I can tell you is that that's fixable, and it may be up tomorrow. I've got to use a fair bit of foam tech. Luckily, I got a big old thing of it. Oh, Ralph got his plane down in one piece. That's cool. Yeah, Oz posted something about these helicopters, and I went ahead and did the Brian Phillips RC. God, it isn't that he makes my skin crawl, but he very nearly makes my skin crawl. Yeah, I've met his personality before, and not him, but people like him, and just, it's tough. Tough. Yeah, we're out of here in just a few days, 13 days. We'll end up in Virginia visiting those friends I discussed yesterday. Already got one of them, actually 2 of them scheduled. My third one, I don't know. But that's okay. We can either meet with him or not. Yeah, this thing's awesome. So the one Brian Phillips RC was testing was the brushless main, which frankly, I don't know why you would do a brushless main and not a brushless tail, but whatever, you know. He's hassling ERARC. What did he want out of them? Oh, full control over this thing, no nanny board, or a reduced nanny board. Yeah, that'll work. Let's take the NB500 up.
Throttle hold.
Back in a few.
I washed that off with some cleaner. And you gonna fly that?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll video you a little bit.
And you were able to get it all nice and clean?
Yeah.
Good.
Turned that tissue right green.
Yeah, I sent.
I found out how to clean that grass off. You go buy a chip brush,
Throttle active.
let the damn thing dry, and sit there and you'll brush it right off.
Well, that'll work.
Put
Binding.
water on it and stain it.
Here, let me move some of this stuff out of the way if you need.
You're all right.
Oh, who was it? Oh, I sent Sean a note yesterday, but I did not get any word back from him.
You know what I think? I think he's guiding his move.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. He mentioned that he had his North Carolina folks come up. So he would have done the horse show last weekend, and he should be busy with his buddies now.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Isn't that thing neat?
It is.
They didn't go up as much as I thought. I think they're probably 170 with 2 batteries.
They come bind and fly.
Yeah, they come with a radio. The bad part about it is it's not a big deal, but for us that have a multi-protocol radio,
Yeah.
you just end up with a bunch of radios that sit, and that's what's happened with this. The radio for this one and the little bell just sit.
You fly about the same?
Yeah. Yeah, now neither of these have optical flow. I think the new ones do, and it helps you, you know, keeps it from drifting like that.
9 minutes.
This one will fly for 15 minutes. And they tolerate a little bit of wind. Yesterday, the Bell was doing great in 5-mile-an-hour wind.
What a stitchy wind this morning.
Tomorrow it'll be 6, it says. Yeah, I think I have everything I need to fix that plane and fly it tomorrow. It took a lick. Isn't that stupid?
So you don't have a collective to worry about, right?
Well, sort of. It's all kind of nanny boarded. So, you know, this left stick is throttle and up, cyclic. And then right stick is,
8 minutes.
right stick is backwards, forwards.
Left and right, like a.
But
You're turning it like that with the left stick.
that's
right?
correct.
Just like a drone.
Yeah, it's no. In fact, it flies with the exception of it not being quite as stable as a drone because there's no GPS
Yep.
and there's no optical flow. It's not quite as stable as a drone, but like in dead air, it is. Yeah, pretty neat. And dummy proof. We just would like a little more control, and you could do that pretty easily with a switch. So we're hoping ERARC
7 minutes.
kind of hears us out here what we would like. The Chinese companies are pretty receptive and responsive. And there again, for somebody like me that, you know, like I won't be able to fly airplanes for several weeks on the way back. I'll be able to fly in North Carolina. But being able to just walk out in front of your camper
Yep.
and fling this out on the ground, it's more fun than anybody should have. Everybody hates the proprietary batteries. Landing.
6 minutes.
Gotta stay out of my own wash.
Throttle hold.
There you go. Fun stuff. That is just fun. The ERA MD 500, McDonnell Douglas 500. It's a 2-cell battery. Proprietary, which we don't like.
Yeah.
Some of them have made modifications, but man, it's so hard to do
Comes
that.
with its own charger.
You
Plug it in the phone charger.
You literally, all of them, you plug them in the phone charger. Now, what I found out about that was, I might have mentioned it yesterday, the downside is that I have some high wattage ones, and these batteries do not like high. Actually, this battery does not mind the high wattage charger. It's the little Bell 206 batteries. They were charging very spuriously in that they wouldn't, sometimes, like you put, I have an Octopus, so you plug in 4 batteries onto the Octopus and plug it into the charger, and it would only charge maybe 1 or 2 of them. And I figured it out. When you had 4 of them on the 35 watt charger, the ones that had a higher charge in them already, well, they would top off.
Yeah.
Well, the other little ones, the ones with lower amount of juice in them, they'd see that 35 watts in its fullest and go, no, we're not charging.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, because you'd go to charge 5 of them at once, and it would charge 1 or 2 of them. And then the rest of them, they'd say they were charged, but they weren't. It's weird. Now for the Huey. The Huey is the most advanced of them.
Switch warning.
And I don't know, I guess this is probably is this a 3-cell? No, it's a 2-cell battery as well.
Middle rate. Takeoff. Stabilize mode. 0 volts.
I think this is closer to 300 now on Amazon. It was 220 last year. And it has optical flow, and you can turn it off. Ooh.
So what's that do?
Yeah, this is interesting. There's a little tiny camera on the bottom.
Oh, it tells you how high you are and keeps you.
Well, what it takes a bunch of pictures of, let's say, that landing pad. The other stuff out there that's not quite as squared away as the landing pad, it
Throttle active.
let me see which one of these is my... It doesn't work as good on grass, and it don't work at all on water. But it'll see this little pad right here and know it and relatively stay over it.
Low battery. Battery critical.
A lot of the guys were...
Landing.
okay, so it'll land it for you. Which one of these is...
Stabilization off.
there you go.
Stabilize mode.
So right now it's on optical flow, the little green light on the back in the middle. Let's see, this is what's so weird. It kind of goes through its own little cycle there.
8.3 volts.
And it's not in control, in my opinion, while it's going through that cycle. But yeah, this one's the pretty one. And the bigger one. A lot of the guys on the interwebs, they're taking the head, which is plastic on here, and they're replacing it with an aftermarket all metal head. I am not doing any of that. I'll fly this until it doesn't fly anymore, and then I'll if I have to, or if I crash it or whatever, I'll replace the head. But this thing's like a precision watch. It just, if you get in there and screw with it,
8.2
Yep.
volts.
all you're going to do is mess it up.
You get one screw a little tighter than it should be. That'll do it.
But gosh, it's just so, just incredible is what it is. You can see where the optical flow takes over. So let's take it off of optical flow.
Stabilization off.
Now the light on the back is red, and you have significantly more control over it.
Okay.
It's not as jerky, because it's not trying to acquire,
8.1
Yeah.
volts.
it's not trying to acquire a picture up underneath it. I have a friend named George, and that's all he flies it on, is without the optical flow. Amazing. Just the detail alone that they give you for $100 or less than $300, 220 bucks. Have you ordered your PA-18 yet?
Oh no. I'm still up in the air.
So to speak.
Well, depends. It's got everything I need. The right size, the right weight. Stays together. Goes together, comes apart easy, just like the beaver. I wasn't 15 minutes having that beaver in the box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, a lot of the time, you, in your mind, you're like, "Oh my God, what a hassle!" And then if you actually look at what you're doing, it's like, "Well, 15 minutes, whatever."
All the tools and all, it goes right in that box, and the wings stay in the wing bag. And
Yeah.
that's hanging up in the cellar, and the box is down there on the tote.
7.8 volts.
I got 4 totes of stuff down there, and a tote of covering, and a tote of pieces of wood. And I don't know. That'll all get thrown right in the dumpster when I die.
Or what you can do is like,
I told Helen donate it to the club and let them raffle it off.
yeah, I was gonna say, or like, you know, you show up here next year, we have a picnic, you bring them totes.
Yeah, yeah, I could do that. Let the guys take it over and I could do that.
Yeah, our club has you know, a table sale every year, and
That's a good idea.
I'm away from it, so I don't ever get to go. But in the early days, I went. Me and my buddy Eric would get rid of all the stuff we didn't need. And when we did that, actually, it was at our local hobby shop. And I had a kind of a policy that if a kid come by and he wanted something, but he didn't have enough money, and I didn't sell it before I left, I'd tell mom or dad to come back by, and I guarantee you, we can make a deal.
Yeah.
So I'd usually give it to the kid. Yeah, it's better than, you know, your stuff ended up in the garbage. Or just not getting used. I don't like stuff not getting used.
Yeah.
7.6 volts.
I'm going to be out of the gold and stuff. You buy planes today that has all that stuff in it.
Landing.
Low battery.
You can see that optical flow grabbing it from me.
Low battery.
Now I'm in my own wash.
Throttle hold.
That's all right.
Low battery.
Fun stuff. And oh my goodness, that crazy joker.
This is getting to be a pretty nice little plane to fly.
I love the air tractor.
I mean, it slows right down and not bad.
I just like them planes in general, you know? They're fixing to get put out of business.
What's that? Motion RC?
No air tractors and that sort of thing because of drones.
Yeah. Almost got the bench, didn't I?
Within a few inches. But it only counts if you whack it. And you didn't whack it. Well, I'll go home and clean off the kitchen counter and have my wife herd the dogs, and I'll do my reconstruction
That
surgery.
flying right sideways.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely.
It could be a little breeze up there.
Oh yeah. Well, yesterday I think I told you I had a headwind coming back. So instead of flying at 28 miles an hour coming back, it was 22 miles an hour.
Those batteries on them.
You can feel it?
I bought that in 2011.
Oh Lord, that's an ancient
One of
battery.
those is the 2011. The other one I bought about 5 years later.
Ancient. That's pretty good. You know, it was a little sea wind. The two batteries that you give me, they were at the end of their lifespan. I went ahead and retired them. But I had what I thought was two 1500 batteries instead of the 16.
Yeah, that's going sideways.
No, yeah, it's awesome. And I forgot, the little batteries that I have that were the same weight as your 1600s are 2200s. They're called shorties. And they're half the length of a regular 2200. Keep her out of the sun. There we go.
Ain't bothering me today for some reason.
Oh man, it kicks my butt every day. Every day it kicks my butt. I do not do well. Well, I see you're getting good at editing and everything. You did a real nice edited video the other day.
Did all right with the picnic. Part of it was on that camera you got, and the rest of it was on the drone. The ride up the river with the drone, I really didn't edit that. I just married two together.
Beautiful.
It'll only do a 15-minute video.
So what you'd have to
then
do,
it shuts down and starts back up again.
yeah, you'd have to do two of them probably.
Yeah, that's what I did to that. I give up as I was coming home.
Yeah, that river is absolutely beautiful, and you say that's full of ice.
Oh yeah.
I can't even imagine.
I'll try to get a picture of it this one.
Can't even
And
imagine.
when the ice goes out, it comes up deep. There's all the ice and snow up there in the portage area that goes in it.
Crazy.
Not portage, Oxbow area. South of the Fish River. Fish River watershed is the northern one. All dumps into the St. John. And the Russet River dumps into St. John, but more southern. We'll see if we can come in, do a decent landing.
All right, landing to nobody in particular. Oh, you must have took care of the garbage in the drum. I don't know.
Not yet.
If you can't or whatever, I can sneak it in out of the park. But I guess you come by here every day. All right, you're looking good. And looking wonderful. Blair. Oh!
Yeah, had to do it.
It's in little wheels.
Yeah. The first one come out great.